podcast on today's episode, and make sure to listen to the full podcast on Spotify, Apple, all your streaming favorite platforms. We're going to talk about a very serious issue, probably the most serious issue we've ever discussed on the podcast. I have Vaughn with me, and we just recorded an episode about the whole case with Cain Velasquez. And the question we want to ask everybody out there, because there's people on both sides of the fence here, and we realize how serious an issue this was, dealing with molestation, dealing with a minor, taking revenge. Basically what Cain Velasquez did was take the law in his own hands, and there was collateral damage, and he's now having to face those consequences. He reacted and he didn't think about what was going to do. But the question we want to ask everybody, what would you do in that same situation? We just said it, right, Vaughn? Hindsight's 2020. Right?
Hindsight's 2020.
We can sit here and say, oh, well, I'd go do this and I'd go do that, now thinking about it. But if someone comes to you and says, hey, something just happened to your 4-year-old son, we need to talk to you, and the police are... And evidently Cain didn't care about the consequences when this happened. Maybe now, and he's looking back. But the question we want to ask everybody, leave it in the comments. MMA Homie Podcast, Vaughn, DJ FTK. What would you do in that situation? Be honest with yourself. What would you do? What would you do? This is the full episode podcast on Spotify and Apple Music.